Hello and welcome to another video on Some Dutch Wargamer. I'm Ricardo and today is day 2 of the Dutch GT. The tournament was meant to be for 60 people, but only 46 showed up. They had different kinds of reasons for not coming. I reckon they're all good reasons, but yeah, just too bad. But I'm currently placed 7th in rankings, and I hope to improve that. First army I'm up against is an Imperial Guard player, which list has some OS2 Manticores, a Wyvern, some Psykers, Torx Primes with Gatling cannons and what's that, volley guns, I think, or autocannons, I'm not sure. So, and he has got a lot of Scions with plasma, and I hope I can get my tactics and deployment that way that he cannot deep strike close enough to kill my big stuff. I am going to try to do that with my Scout Sentinels. With their scout move, I can improve my bubble in which the enemy cannot deep strike within range, so they will still hurt, but it will be a lot less of butt hurt. So I hope that works. That will be for turn 1. Turn 2, I will send up my infantry, which will also improve the bubble for the deep strike. So I hope he will just put in his stuff in turn 3. If he does earlier, he has a lot less Daka because he isn't in rapid fire range for the plasma. I hope these tactics will work. I just need to have my infantry alive, so I can have a bubble wrap, and I need to kill 3 Torx Primes and a Wyvern to do that in turn 1. He also has 30 conscripts, and I do hope he does not have that large of a bubble wrap around his artillery, so I can send in Celestine also. And my Scions will also be in range, in rapid fire range, if his bubble isn't that large. So I will keep you informed at the end of the day. You have two matches, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm really optimistic about this game. I just hope the tactics will work and I can get the upper hand in this mission. This mission, by the way, will be the Relic, so will be fun. I'll keep you informed at the end of the day. So day 2 of the tournament has ended. It was a really fun day. I had 2 great games. One against the Imperial Guard that I told you guys about, and one against the Tyranid army. And what I noticed is that the later the tournament was, the better plays you had, the harder the battles were to achieve victory. First battle against the guard player, I used my tactics to improve the bubble and the target prioritization, or the expandability prioritization, and it worked also. But this guy really had a lot of deep striking stuff, and it was a bit hard to work with it. He really did deploy him well. His first turn deployment was good. His deep strike was really well coordinated. He didn't put everything in turn 1, but he spread it over 3 turns. It was really good player, really good battle, and I just liked the way he played. Overall, at the end, I had a 14-6 victory, and that was mostly because I had the Relic. One thing I learned from this is that if you have the Relic, you cannot drop it and give it to another unit. and that's why I lost some points. I lost 4 points on that at the end, because if you held the relic it was 8 points, and if you just controlled the relic or you had the objective secure, because the relic was also an objective, you sorry, you just had 4 points, so I missed 4 points at the end. How come? My conscripts got the relic, and in the last turn he shot off my conscripts, and I had 2 other squads, and also directly base to base with the relic. Only the rules say you only pick up the relic when you move next to it. So he shot off my conscripts of the relic, and I had no move because his turn was the last turn, and I couldn't move again. And with a movement, you touch it and you pick it up. So that's why I didn't have the relic at the end, and I lost 2 points in that. And in total score, I would have 1 point more, so it would be 15-5. Too bad you cannot drop the relic unless the character is shut off. Then again, really fun game, really interesting game. I had to play a bit differently with my tanks. I had to put them in cover a lot. If I did not put him in cover, he would really shut everything apart. But that's with guard. The second battle I played was against the attorney player, which had over 50 gene stealers. Just wow. This list was just awesome. He played it really good, and I had to castle up in my deployment. I had my Imperial speed bump, but I had the lack of bodies to keep them away of my heavy stuff. So he put his units into close combat in first turn with my units, and he used his pile-in move to get more units into close combat. So I had a lot less shots than I wanted, and he really played that really well. What he did was he put his close combat units not directly base to base, but a bit with a bit distance between all the units, between my units and his units. So if he could pile in, he could move 3 inch and get another unit into close combat, and he played that really well. Firstly, he had one of my Lemon Russes in close combat. Second turn he had 2 Lemon Russes in close combat, and the third turn he had 3 Lemon Russes in close combat and a Wyvern. So he really played it well. What I did win with is the Maelstrom cards. I pulled my cards really good. I killed a lot of stuff in the distance that wasn't in close combat because I could not pull out of close combat. Because I had castled up, I had nowhere to move. He had his units set up really well. And it was really, really close, really exciting. I had a lot of learning points for myself of how I could deploy my own units to not get charged in the first turn, or to spread it out a bit more to not have all your units in close combat. But it was really, really a good game. At the end, it was an 11-9 win for me. So overall, I had 5 victories in the tournament, which I am really pleased about. Overall tournament score, I ended up 5th, and they also counted painting with it, and I got 14 out of 20 painting points, and that did lose me the 4 places. The other guys had a bit more painting points. My details on my Catachans on my conscripts wasn't high level standard. It was okay, but not that high, and I lost a bit of points with that. So that's why I lost a few points there and a few places. Overall, I think the Generals of the West really did their best, and it turned out really great with the tournament. The organization was good. Location was good. Lunch was arranged really well. Guys I played against was really good. Pairings were good. Transparent where your what your overall score was. Just awesome. Next year they want to up their player total. Normally they had 60 sign-ins for the tournament. At the end there were 44 players. A few players canceled their signing in the tournament. Some players were sick. Some players didn't pay up, so they couldn't play. You know, all kinds of reasons. And next year they want to get up to 80 players, and I'm looking forward to it. Next year I'm certainly going to play again there. So maybe there are some guys listening who also played at the tournament. Maybe the Generals of the West are listening. Guys, really awesome. Okay, I don't know what to talk about anymore. I'm mentally, I'm a bit shut down at the moment because it was two hard days, a lot of thinking, especially the last battle, and it wore me out a bit. So I want to finish this video. If you guys liked it, just tell me if you have some questions about the battles or whatever. Just say it in the comments. If you have some tips and tools, just say it. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video. Do whatever you like. I'm signing out, and thank you for listening.